Story time. So I recently completed my MBA and it completely changed my life. It all started with my first assignment where I had to take the Clifton Strengths test and then write a paper on my top 5 strengths and how they informed my leadership style. Now, if you know me, you wouldn't be surprised that relationship building strengths like empathy and positivity came up, but also strategic came up. And that changed everything for me. You see, no one had ever called me strategic before. I grew up with the label of being an artist, a free spirit with a big imagination, and I didn't do well in school. I barely graduated with my undergrad. And then early on in my career, I was told that I was a team player and a go-getter, but never someone who was strategic or a leader or had a lot of potential. So here I was starting my MBA program that I didn't even know if I could complete, doing my first assignment, and this big fancy test is telling me that I'm strategic? It really rocked my world and had me questioning a lot of things about myself. But then I actually got really angry because as I was reading the description for what strategic meant, it was talking about how I have an outlook that allows me to see patterns instead of complexity, that by asking over and over again, like, what if this happens? What if this happens? I'm able to see paths forward where others assume there aren't any. And this really made me realize, it's like, they're talking about my big imagination that I've had my whole life as a kid. Why did no one see this in me? Why did it take this big fancy test to let me know that I'm strategic? Why did it take this long? And that was the start of me dismantling the box that I had been put in my whole life. I had believed everything that everyone had told me about myself up until that point. But with the help of my mentor, I was able to shatter a lot of those false identities, and I actually completed my MBA in 6 months. So I can't wait to tell you more stories like this one. But for now, I need to ask you, what boxes do you put yourself in, and are they true?